Number one, the magician, is about being masters of our own destiny. And throughout the pack, I've used hands as probably our strongest tool to create our own lives. So in this, the tree of life is in the shape of a hand. And the hand reaches up to the universe, and as if it's holding the very universe in the palm of your hand. It's holding the planets. The symbols of the magician are that we create our own lives through our own thought, through our own effort, through our own intent. And most of us have heard about the law of attraction. What we think, what we say is what we do. Is actually quite an ancient idea. In this, the infinity symbol simply means that our options are unlimited. When we decide to create our own lives, we need the elements in order to do it. So in here, we have the cups, which is water and rules our emotions. And it's about understanding how our emotions affect and influence the way we live. Swords, which is air, and is the element of thought. This is about our minds. You know, solving problems, working things out, doing the accounts. Pentacles, which is earth, which is earning the money so that we can do the accounts. This is the wealth side of our lives. This is also our ability to trade with each other. One person works, the other person works. It just so happens we use money as a form of trade to create value. Rods, which is fire, which is the passion of the creativity. That's why our creativity is actually set in our lower chakras with the red and the orange, because it's the drive, it's the passion that actually gets us going and gets us to work. The sign of the snake eating its own tail, or in mathematics, infinity, means that life is never ending, that there are no beginnings and there's no end. That spirituality and life is all connected. The tree is very connected to the earth, because what we try to create, we create at an earth level. We reach up to the stars to grow beyond our own limitations. And of course you'll notice that I've also honoured, as I have in most of the pack, the energy of Grandmother Moon. Use her wisdom. In the journey of the Fool has this amazing idea. Leaps off a cliff in trust to set out on a new journey. Then there has to be a realisation that he's actually the master of his own destiny, and that he will start creating those dreams and creating that path with his own work, the work of his hands, the work of his mind, the balance of his emotions, the passion that he carries, and his desire to create abundance in his life. When we see the magician in a reading, it's telling us to trust in our own abilities. We actually have them in order to create what it is that we want in life. Now, the interesting thing about the magician is that in the Rider-Waite system, they talk about the magician also as the illusionist. So this can be a challenge to watch for a con man or a trickster, someone who's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And in this respect, yes, the hand is reaching up to the planets. It looks as though it's got the universe and has the planets in its branches, but it's actually an illusion. It can also mean that you've got a magician around you, someone who is incredibly capable, inventive, that can actually help you on the path, or It can be what we call a fast-talking spiv. So this is the energy if someone's presented you with an idea or a deal and it looks too good to be true, it might be too good to be true. So this is about stop, look and listen. So know that the magician has the ability to create things, but also know that the magician can have a bit of a sleight of hand.